Alright guys, welcome back. So let's have a look at Coinbase. We still have a couple more hours. I hope you guys all having a good time. Long, slow weekend ahead. So 310 so far. Flush in the morning, pump. It's been pretty trading in a pretty crazy range. So $24 average true range for Coinbase, up or down every single day. So today stock is up $17 so far. We still have a time. It's been having a hard time a little bit here at these 315 levels and bouncing off of the 290. So ultra short term, we are in a consolidation premium burning mode. And if you take a look at the what is option market implying by the end of the year, it's about, let's take a look at January 3rd, $68. So what is the probability of the stock hitting $400 by the end of the year, or crashing down to 220? So pretty much same amount of move, right? So according to option activity, if we take a look at it here, let's say 68 points would be 370 strike price. Very expensively trading at $13 and probability of that happening 20%. Same thing to the downside. But another thing is, well, it is impressive how it's holding up here. We know BTC has bounced and corrected 10%, and today a very impressive move. But despite what BTC has been doing, Coinbase pretty much was on its own after this huge rally after election. And right here, right now, if you just have been following its earnings reports, this company is not burning cash anymore. At least last 4 quarters, they have been reporting positive EPS. And I think in Q4, especially after this crypto craze that we had in Q4 so far, they will be pretty big. And my speculation was very early on, way back. Where's my channel? Anyways, I have posted a poll saying that which company is going to get added to S&P 500: Coinbase, Robinhood, Palantir, DoorDash. So those were the 4. Palantir is in there. I think Robinhood and Coinbase are going to be the next 2 names that will be added to S&P 500. Will we see a pump? Possible. Can it push and touch its IPO price? I mean, IPO opening price was around these levels, 344-ish. So if it gets back above 330, I think it can go up pretty fast. And again, this is purely my opinion. If you take a look at it, this is a weekly chart, and maybe what does it look like? I mean, does it look like a cup and handle? Maybe, right? I don't know. I'm not. I don't trade off the patterns. I trade purely off resistance support levels. But it is looking like that. If it gets back above, give or take 350, it can definitely push all the way to its IPO day high print of $429. Valuation wise, do I agree, or I mean, does it worth 77 billion? Probably not. Absolutely not for me. But again, momentum. Again, momentum can take this anywhere. 78% at the moment. Year to date, that's the year to date gain of Coinbase. And if we take a look at the yearly chart of the stock since it went public, you can see after going public, flushed 2 years, hit all the way to 31, and I called out that one too 2 years ago, and then we are back up to these levels. So let's take a look at the option activity now. Well, so far we still have time. Are there people betting that this stock is going to go up? Of course, but premiums are very expensive. 190,000 calls being traded, 67,000 puts being traded. And if we take a look at the orders, I just want to see, can I see or no? Okay, it's glitching, too slow. We're going to take a look at here. Is this stock being shorted? Yes, it has pretty decent shorts. In terms of the float, it has come down actually significantly, 4-5%. Float 192 million. So, but on a daily, I can see right here that, yeah, last like a few days, probably not. 46%, 53% of the volume daily short, 55, 60, 59, 49. So not crazy shorts, I would say. Okay. And again, this is not accurate data. This is only the exchanges who report that short. Let's take a look at options in terms of like put to call ratio overall going into, well, let's take a look at December. So if we take a look at December 20th, 74,000 in the money call, open interest 52,000 outside of the money. In the money puts only 2,500, outside of the money puts 93,000. So probably there are more people betting that this stock could go up, maybe all the way till January, February, gets added to the S&P 500, peak hype, and then dumps. That's my speculation actually, both for Coinbase and both for Robinhood and ultra short term. The pullback areas I would be watching. Robinhood is trying to test that level as well, but again, it has very, quite some move to do to reach that 85. If it wants to go to those levels, 59, 60, probably possible, but Coinbase is very close taking out. But to the downside, you can see, the weeklies, if you look at the weeklies, if you have been trading weeklies, this is a weekly chart, last 3 weeks after this huge pump, it's been premium burning mode. That's what I mean when I say premium IV crush. That means stock opens and closes near wherever it opens, and it just burns premium both ways. Not only puts, not only calls, both ways. So basically, if you want to buy a call, House, the market maker, will sell it to you. If you want to buy puts, they will sell it to you because they know that the stock is in the range so far. But as soon as it cracks that, either way, if it cracks 280, I would be watching 220 flush down. But if it cracks the 340-ish levels, 330, 340, these are the resistance levels I'm watching, then I would be watching this stock to the upside and probably squeeze more. But that's what I'm watching for Coinbase. These are the levels, and so far by looking at this chart, you can make a case saying that this is forming sort of a flag pattern. It can break to either side, but we'll see. That's the update for Coinbase. Peace.